One of the risks that I perceive as acting in the realm of sorcery, and I see it around me also, is that somebody who has fallen into some knowledge or experienced seeing can become trapped in almost self-admiration, can become trapped by their own conceit. Because to follow a path of seeing requires a conceit. There's a story that accompanies it. I have a story about a witch. I have a story of my life. I have a story of all sorts of aspects. And ideas for stories are called conceits. So all those things are conceits. That's all they are. But in the path of sorcery, one has to choose a description of reality consciously and follow it diligently. That is the path of knowledge. But to choose a conceit consciously and follow it diligently, one has to understand that there are other conceits that could be made, that could be arrived at, and other narratives. And so, in order to choose a path, you have to look at all the alternative paths and then make a conscious choice. But it's personal also. The Spirit speaks to each man and to each woman. So the path that's delineated is a personal path. And the omens that appear in our life can take the form of feelings, desires, sudden glance, opportunity missed. They're not necessarily going to be rooks and ravens and wild animals appearing in certain moments, in certain critical times. There can be many omens. And so in the path of sorcery, it's very important not to become caught in a conceit unconsciously. And I think this is a fairly common thing in the path of ascetics who follow a path of sorcery, and it becomes connected with certain practices, certain places. They try to make it, they try to impose the narrative on reality. And this is the case of a sorcerer that is caught in the trap that he has tried to lay. Which is why in the practice of sorcery, stalking, a sorcerer must always stalk himself or herself to avoid falling in to this trap. It's a misstep. And it can be fatal. People can remain trapped. People can die through a misstep in this realm.